Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande, Roth. We'll get to your cackling in a second. Just unbelievable. We have a mix of rain, snow, wintry mix, possible sticking snow, turning to all rain. Some places will only be rain. You know, it's very hard to predict.
Yeah, we can't tell you what's going to go on, but it's going to be wet, miserable. That much we know.
And could be slippery. So
absolutely.
Be careful next 24 hours.
It's very deceiving having these, a little bit of rain, then the ice, then the snow, and then that's the worst kind to drive in, really, because you don't know what's on the roads.
Right, and I told you earlier in the show I was driving in the rain last night, and it was dicey. I mean, it was in the 40s. It was not, it was not
I
slippery,
would rather drive in snow any day than drive in an ice storm.
Oh my! Well, yeah, of course, fluffy, packed snow that that is not falling too heavily, or rain instead of ice. Of course, ice is the problem.
That's the worst.
Yeah, that's the issue. So, it's going to be like 24 hours more of this wet
All
stuff,
right.
and just be careful out there. And Cande, off the air. Where do these songs? You just start randomly singing songs.
They just pop in my head, and I start singing. And yesterday, I was crazy. I was in a silly mood, and I'm singing like on the top of my lungs in practically Brian's face, and he's like, "I have got to get out of the house."
Yeah, I would walk out of the room. Here's more corned beef and cabbage. Be quiet. Enough. What were you singing in his face? What was the song? Do you remember?
I forget now.
That's how random it is. So bizarre.
That's how random it is. It just pops in, and that's it. Look out, everyone.
Yeah. Cande, speaking of random, check this out. I want you to give your opinion on this TikTok date recap that this woman put on TikTok. I have a definite opinion about this.
Oh, I have an opinion. Is this the cheeseburger story?
Yes, this is the cheese lady.
Yes, I have a definite opinion.
All right, give me your opinion, then I'll tell the story. Go ahead.
I think she was wrong. I think there's something wrong with her. And that's all I have to say on that.
Completely agree.
I don't think he did anything wrong. I don't want to pay $3 for a slice of cheese either. And
Absolutely.
I don't care if you've got all the money in the world.
Absolutely agree. So here's the story. There's a woman who talked about her date on TikTok. And by the way, side note, I'm hoping this is real because, a lot of people stage things on TikTok. Hey, if you watch these videos, you have to really watch it 2, 3, 4 times in a row and pay close attention to see if, some of these things are made up or real. But anyway, we think this is real. She went on a date. And the waitress asked if the guy wanted cheese on his burger.
Before that, they were doing fine. She liked him. They were having a nice conversation. Everything was going well.
Right.
There wasn't anything that was turning her off about him.
Right.
Until the waitress came over.
So he asked when, he ordered a burger, and he asked, all right, how much is the cheese? Is there an extra charge? Which, of course, there's going to be an extra charge, but you'd think 50 cents, $1 at most for a slice.
$3 for a slice of cheese.
Right. They wanted for one slice of American or whatever, $3 extra. So, especially, Cande, on a hamburger where you're going to put ketchup and pickles and onions and whatever, you're not even going to taste the cheese, right?
It's just the principle of the thing.
Well,
why would you need, why $3 for a slice of cheese? That's
agreed.
Outlandish.
Agreed. And that, your point, plus the fact that if you really think about it, if you dress a burger up, you're not even going to notice if the cheese is on there or not, right?
It's not that big a deal. It's better not to have the cheese.
Right. So, anyway, the guy says, no, I'll pass on the cheese. So after they ate the meal, she got up. She said she had to go to the restroom, but instead, she paid the bill and walked
left.
Out. Yes.
She didn't like it that he didn't get the cheese.
Yeah. Now,
what?
part of the reason that I... and again, whether it's fake or real, it's a good story because,
We're talking about it.
Right. And $3 for an extra slice of cheese is insane. That's I'm sorry. Like you gotta put your foot down somewhere. That's crazy. But the thing that gets me about, and I wasn't planning on going this direction about whether it's real or fake, but if it was real and you're done with the meal's over, you get up to go to the restroom, are you really going to go through the trouble of paying privately and walking out with saying goodbye to the person? It's not like it was the beginning of the meal.
She texted him, "You should have ordered the cheese."
Right. It sounds a little phony to me, but either way, we're talking about.
I'll be happier to know that it's fake than reality, because it's a ridiculous reason not to continue with a date that you were enjoying.
All right. And I would think that if you go to a really fancy restaurant that maybe serves regular food, like, but if you go to a burger joint where like a burger could be $22 or whatever, and you get the cheeseburger, I bet you it's more than $3. I bet you it's like $8 for cheese. Yeah. It's got to be, it's crazy at this point.
But not a reason to get up and leave.
No. I think it was, he asked the question. The woman said, it's $3. And he made a split decision. He said, no, you know what? I don't need the cheese.
Without that.
That's a normal decision.
I would have done the same thing.
Yes, that is a normal. As a matter of fact, Dana would have looked at me after the waitress says $3. Dana would have looked at me and said, or went right to the waitress and said, "Yeah, we don't need the cheese. That's fine.
Right.
You don't need cheese.
It's the principle,
Poppy. You don't need cheese, right?
Right. I'll give you a
her.
slice at home. It costs 27 cents.
That's right. I'll make you a cheeseburger at home. It costs you nothing. Poppy, you don't need the cheese. We're good, and we'll all just have ice water. Yes, just water with lemon, please. You don't need the soda, Poppy.
The $3 soda.
That's
if you're
right.
lucky, $3.
That's right. But we're talking about it, Candy.
We are talking about it. So I wonder where he is today. I feel like saying, you know what, guy? He did nothing wrong.
Yeah, listen, if his TikTok handle or his name is out there, I bet you he's got a bunch of date offers out there.
I would agree.
Absolutely. Candy, we are less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We are going to see a bunch of rain, possible snow, possible wintry mix, a lot of gusty wind tonight into tomorrow, could gust 40 miles an hour. So just be on the lookout, and if you're driving this afternoon into the evening, be careful of slippery roads. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.